a WikiVidi documentaries production. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Enjoy. Sanjay Dutt. Sanjay Balraj Dutt is an Indian film actor and producer known for his work in Hindi cinema. He was educated at the Lawrence School, Sanawar. The son of veteran Hindi film actors Sunil Dutt and Nargis Dutt, he made his acting debut in Rocky and has since appeared in more than 187 Hindi films. Although Dutt has been a lead actor in genres ranging from romance to comedy, he has been most popular in the roles of gangsters, thugs, and police officers in the drama and action genres. The Indian media and audiences alike refer to him as Deadly Dutt for his portrayals of such characters. In a film career spanning more than 37 years, Dutt has won 2 Filmfare Awards, 2 IIFA Awards, 2 Bollywood Movie Awards, 3 Screen Awards, 3 Stardust Awards, 2 Zee Cine Awards, and a Global Indian Film Award. 4 of his films have won various national film awards. He has won most of his awards for Vaastav, The Reality, Mission Kashmir, Munna Bhai MBBS, and Lage Raho Munna Bhai. He won 3 Best Actor awards for Vaastav, The Reality. Dutt was arrested under the Terrorist and Disruptive Activities Act in April 1993. Charges of terrorism were dropped, but he was convicted of illegal possession of weapons. After serving his sentence with good behavior and conduct, he was released on the 25th of February 2016. Personal life. Dutt was born to cinema actors Sunil Dutt and Nargis. He has 2 sisters, Priya Dutt and Namrata Dutt. He is a devout Hindu who has read holy scriptures and theological works. His mother died in 1981, shortly before his debut film's premiere. Her death is cited as the instigator of his drug abuse. As a child actor, Dutt appeared in the 1972 film Reshma Aur, which starred his father. He appeared briefly as a Qawwali singer. Dutt married actress Richa Sharma in 1987. She died of a brain tumor in 1996. The couple have a daughter, Trishala, born in 1988, who lives in the United States with her maternal grandparents. Dutt's second marriage was to model Riya Pillai in 1998. The divorce finalized in 2008. Dutt married Manyata in 2008 in a private ceremony in Goa, after 2 years of dating. On the 21st of October 2010, he became a father to twins, a boy and a girl. 1981-1997. Dutt made his Bollywood movie debut with the box office super hit Rocky in 1981. Dutt then went on to star in Vidhata, the highest-grossing Hindi film of 1982, along with movies like Maina Warahoon. In 1985 he shot for his first film in 2 years, Jaan Ki Bazi. The 1986 film Naam was a turning point in Dutt's career. It was a major commercial and critical success. Dutt appeared in successful films throughout the 80s such as Imandar, Inam Dus Hazar, Jeet Hain San Se, Mardan Wali Baat, Ilaka, Hum Bhi Insan Hain, Kanoon Apna Apna, and Tarkat War. His performances in both Kabza and J.P. Dutta's 1989 Hathiyar were both well received by critics, although both films only managed average collections at the box office. In the late 1980s he was seen in a number of multi-stars alongside actors like Govinda, Mitten, Dharmendra, Jackie Shroff, and Sunny Deol. His successes continued in the 1990s, with films that include Teja, Kartanak, Zarili, Thaindar, Khoon Ka Kaaz, Yelgar, Gumrah, Sahiban, and Aatish, Feel the Fire. He went on to star in some of the most era-defining Indian films of the early 1990s such as Sadak, Sarjan, and Khal Nayak, for which he earned his second Filmfare Best Actor Award nomination. The Hindu wrote that Sanjay's earlier films got him a lot of favourable attention, and Sarjan established Sanjay Dutt as the conventional soft hero. Sarjan was the highest-grossing Bollywood film of 1991, and Sadak was the 6th highest grosser of 1991. Khal Nayak was a box office success. The movie was the 2nd highest grosser of 1993. This was followed by another box office success, Gumrah. This was Dutt's 2nd consecutive hit of the year. 1997 present. Dutt's first film after his 1993 arrest was Dawood. It did not do well at the box office. He followed this with the 1998 Dushman, which did not do well at the box office either. 1999 was an excellent year for Dutt, and one that is regarded as his comeback, with all of his 5 releases being amongst the highest-grossing films of that year. He began it by starring in the Mahesh Bhatt-directed hit Cartoons, followed by Khoobsurat, Hasina Manjayegi, Daag, The Fire and Vaastav, The Reality, for which he won many awards, including his first Filmfare Best Actor award. His role in 2000's Mission Kashmir won him critical acclaim and a number of awards and nominations. Dutt was also invited by the President of India to Rashtrapati Bhavan for his performance in the movie. As the decade went on, he continued to play lead roles in popular and critical successes such as Jodi No. 1, Pitar, Kant and the national award-winning film Munna Bhai MBBS, which garnered him several awards. At the box office, Munna Bhai MBBS achieved a Silver Jubilee status, being one of only 8 films to have achieved this status since the year 2000. In its 26th week of release, the film could still be found playing on 257 screens throughout India. Later successes came with Musafir, Plan, Paranita, and Deuce. He won critical acclaim for his performances in Shabd and Zinda. The sequel of Munna Bhai MBBS, Lage Raho Munna Bhai, was released in late 2006. Dutt received a number of awards for his performance in the film, along with an award from the Prime Minister Manmohan Singh for his work in the Munna Bhai series. NDTV India counted the character Munna Bhai as one of top 20 fictional characters in Bollywood. Later, Dutt starred in movies like Dhamal, Shootout at Lokhandwala, All the Best, Double Dhamal, Son of Sardar Agnipath and Park in January 2008. The Indian Film Institute Filmfare listed 12 films featuring Dutt in its top 100 highest-grossing movies of all time list. In its May 2013 edition, 100 Years of Indian Cinema, Filmfare listed 3 films featuring Dutt in its top 20 list of highest-grossing Hindi films of all time. Adjusted for inflation, these films were Lage Raho Munna Bhai, Kharnayak and Sarjan. Vidu Vinod Chopra on the 29th of September 2016 announced that the third part or Munna Bhai MBBS film, starring Dutt in the title role, would begin soon. In 2017, Dutt appeared as the lead in Bhumi, directed by Umang Kumar. In 2018 he starred in Sahib, Be We Our Gangster 3. On June 29, 2018, his biopic Sanjay released, in which he made a special appearance. Dutt and Alia Bhatt will soon be shooting for Sadak 2. Bigg Boss 5. Dutt co-hosted the 5th season of the Indian reality show Bigg Boss along with Salman Khan. The show aired on Colors Television from the 2nd of October 2011 to the 7th of January 2012. Dutt later said it was Khan who persuaded him to co-host the show. 1993-2006. Bombay suffered a series of serial bombings in 1993. Dutt was among several people associated with Bollywood who were accused of involvement. It was alleged that Dutt accepted a delivery of weapons at his house from Abu Salam and co-accused Riaz Siddiqui, who had also been implicated in relation to the Mumbai blasts. It was claimed that the weapons formed a part of a large consignment of arms connected to the terrorists. Dutt, however, in his confession stated that he took only one Type 56 from the producers of his movie Sanam, for his own family protection. It has also been reported that Sanjay Dutt's father Sunil Dutt's political rivalry caused Sanjay Dutt's conviction. In April 1993, he was arrested under the provisions of the Terrorist and Disruptive Activities Act. Dutt was granted bail by the Supreme Court of India on 5 May 1993. However, on July 4, 1994 his bail was cancelled and he was re-arrested. On October 16, 1995 he was granted bail. 2007-2009. Abdul Qayyum Abdul Karim Sheikh, who was thought to be a close aide of the terrorists' ringleader, Dawood Ibrahim, was arrested. Dutt had given Qayyum's name to the police when confessing to arms possession, saying that in September 1992 he had bought a pistol from Qayyum in Dubai. On 31 July 2007, Dutt was cleared of the charges relating to the Mumbai blast. However, the Tada court sentenced Dutt to 6 years rigorous imprisonment under Arms Act for illegal possession of weapons. According to The Guardian, the actor claimed he feared for his life after the notorious Black Friday bombings, which were allegedly staged by Mumbai's Muslim-dominated mafia in retaliation for deadly Hindu-Muslim clashes a few months earlier. But the judge rejected this defense and also refused bail. Dutt was returned to jail at Arthur Road and soon after moved to the Awada Central Jail in Pune. Dutt appealed against the sentence and was granted interim bail on 20 August 2007 until such time as the Tada court provided him with a copy of its judgment. On the 22nd of October 2007, Dutt was back in jail, but again applied for bail. On the 27th of November 2007, Dutt was granted bail by the Supreme Court. On the 21st of March 2013, the Supreme Court upheld the verdict of the Tada court, but shortened the sentence to 5 years imprisonment. Dutt was given a month to surrender before the authorities. Dutt has said that, "I'm not a politician, but I belong to a political family." He was persuaded by a close friend to contest the 2009 Lok Sabha elections as a candidate for the Samajwadi Party, but withdrew when the court refused to suspend his conviction. He was then appointed General Secretary of the Samajwadi Party, leaving that post in December 2010. Re-imprisonment and release. In March 2013, the Supreme Court upheld Dutt's 5-year sentence, 18 months of which he already spent in jail during the trial. He was given 4 weeks to surrender to the authorities, the court having refused to release him on probation due to the severity of the offense, with analysts believing that his imprisonment would have a significant impact on the fortunes of Bollywood. People from the movie business made statements of support following the ruling, and some said that they would be making appeals for him to be pardoned. On the 10th of May, the Supreme Court rejected Dutt's review petition for the reconsideration of his conviction and asked him to surrender on the stipulated date. On the 13th of May, the Supreme Court rejected appeals filed by 2 film producers who were seeking more time for the actor to surrender so that he could complete 2 of his under-production films. On the 14th of May, Dutt withdrew the mercy plea and surrendered to the Mumbai police on the 16th of May 2013. Just before the surrender, the Mumbai Jail Authority got an anonymous letter threatening Dutt's life. Dutt filed an appeal to allow him to surrender before entering Awada Central Jail. Later, Dutt withdrew this request too. Dutt subsequently surrendered in court as ordered. He was paroled from the 21st of December 2013. The parole was extended 3 times until March 2014. Raising concern in Bombay High Court and a proposal from the government of Maharashtra to amend the law of parole, he returned to Awada Central Jail after his parole ended. Dutt was out on a 2-week furlough granted by the Awada Central Jail authorities on the 24th of December. He said, "I have lost 18 kilograms. Now if I lose any more weight, I will vanish." Sanjay Dutt was subsequently incarcerated in Awada Central Jail to complete his jail term. He was released from there on the 25th of February 2016 after serving his sentence. Brought to you by WikiVidi Documentaries. Would you like to know more?